Hi everybody, welcome to day 2 of week 1 of your Foundations Mat Pilates program. So on Tuesday, we did a lot of core engagement, noticing what it feels like for the core to be on, how to then start keeping almost like the core as the nucleus and then adding different components to it, like the leg raising or this twisting of the spine, but always aware of that core dropping into the floor, tailbone dropping into the floor, no matter what is going around. No matter what you're lifting and moving and twisting and doing, everything from here to here presses into the floor as much as you can, yeah? So keeping that intention, that awareness, let's start to add more movement to this. Let's get away from the floor and start to lift and work against gravity, yeah? So we're gonna start on the floor today. Can you grab a book? I need to grab mine, but grab a book, any book, one you've been reading, anything. Just grab a book for me, okay? All right, go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start to lay down on the mat and you'll meet me here. Or pause it. I forgot that you can totally pause this video. Okay, go ahead and lay down. Let's get back into feeling, searching. What's touching the floor? How can I make it touch more? Arms are long to the side, back of the arms are pressing, feet are pressing into the floor. I kind of just keep wiggling and being fluid, finding everything touching until it gets into place. Arms are long to my side, feet are pressing hard. Now let's do that arch of the back. Inhale. Exhale, press the belly button into the floor, tailbone into the floor. Inhale, arch. Exhale, press. Inhale, arch. Exhale, press. Inhale, arch. Exhale, press. Can you speed it up? Inhale, exhale, 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 go long. Inhale, big inhale. Slow it down. Exhale. Put your corset on. Inhale. I'll always guide you. Just listen to my voice. Exhale. You won't have to guess what's going on. Get lost in your body. Inhale. I'm here doing it with you, so if you need an observation, if you need a look, if you're a visual learner, look at me. But maybe if you just close your eyes and get lost in your body, exhale. You'll start to trust yourself to move. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Keep that lower back rounded. Rib cage in, corset in. Dig your feet hard into the floor. Arms are long into the floor. We're getting into a bridge. You're gonna lift your hips off the floor to the ceiling, getting your hips in line with your shoulders as you squeeze your glutes and dig through your heels. We go in 3, lift your hips up in 2 and 1, pressing your feet hard into the floor, pressing your shoulders hard into the floor, lifting the hips up to the ceiling as high as you can without sticking your stomach out. Can I show you something really quick? Can you just keep moving as you look at me? This is what I don't want to see. Ready? I'm going to lift. I'm lifting. Look how much I just pushed my stomach out and my rib cage out. No way, Jose. Bring it in. This doesn't change. Corset doesn't change, right? That's what we've been learning since Tuesday. Nothing changes in the corset. Keep it digged in. Do not flare your rib cage out. Keep your rib cage in. Keep the tension in the glutes. The moment you tell your stomach to expand and arch, is the moment you just took all that beautiful work that your glutes were supposed to have. Now you're going to start to feel your glutes turn on. This is good. Talk to it and say, hey, glutes, this is your time to shine. I need you to get used to this for a little bit. It's going to feel uncomfortable. The first thing you're going to want to do is drop and say, oh, that hurts. Can you change the way you think about this? And think, oh, wow, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I want. This is what I need. And I'm going to breathe through it. Remember that we always exhale on the work. The hard part of this bridge is going up. So let's exhale on the way up. Press into your feet. Exhale, lift, lift, lift without arching the back. Tailbone still rounded to your face. Pressing your feet hard into the floor. I'm using my feet and my arms, those things that got left behind on the floor, I use them. Maybe even my head. Use whatever is touching the floor to press into it. You use that press to help you squeeze the glute to get you up. No arching in the back. No flaring your rib cage out. If your knees start to feel like they're sinking in towards each other, can you push them out? Push your knees out as you lift. Squeezing from those glutes. Ooh, my glutes are on, baby. I like this. I like knowing that right when I feel that it's working, I'm going to have a nice perky butt today. Okay. Can you stay at my pace? Lifting up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 1 second. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lift up and hold for this one. Ready? Let's go up. 4. Lifting. 3, 2, 1. Let's check in with everything. Feet are pressing, right? Shoulder blades are pressing, right? Rib cage is in. Glutes are tight. Now to lower down, think of starting from your neck to your tailbone. So starting at neck, that's 1. Tailbone will be 4. We go down 1 at a time. The tailbone's the last thing to touch. Ready? Neck, 1. High back, 2. Mid back, 3. Tailbone, 4. Now bring it up, reverse. Tailbone 4 up. Low back 3. Mid back 2. Shoulders 1. And bring it down. Shoulders. Mid back. Low back. Tailbone. And bring it up. Tailbone first. Mid back comes off. High back, shoulders come off. Hold. 1 second. All right, shoulders down. Mid back touches. Tailbone touches. And that's how you move. Keep digging into your arms, your feet. Do not arch your back. Slow. Do not let your knees cave in. Mine were doing that. I have really weak outer glutes, so they like to give up really fast. But that's where awareness comes in. That's where you talk to yourself. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Oh my gosh. Can you go slower than me? Can I be the first one to finish and you're next? You're after me. Do not drop. Stay. I'm still going. You're still going. Come on. Come on. Slower. Higher. Without changing your trunk. From your hip to your shoulder. From your shoulder to your hip. All that area is your trunk. Do not change it. It does not arch. It does not puff up. It's one straight line going down, one straight line coming down and up. This next one, we stay up. Ready? Stay up in 3, 2, 1. Stay up, hold. Can you dig so hard into your left heel that you lift the right leg up into your chest? Keep it bent, lower it back down towards the floor. Switch, dig into your right foot, bring that left knee in. The first one's always the hardest, and then you start to get used to the feeling and how it should feel. While you're doing this, check in with your trunk. Are you flaring? Check in with your arms. Can you push harder? Check in with your glute. Can you squeeze tighter? Can you stay long through your spine? Press into your arms. Belly button in. Glutes tight. Digging into that foot that got left behind. Dig. Press into the floor. Use the floor. It's your friend. It helps you engage. Control. Keep the glute on. Nothing else takes over. This is the glute's job. One man show right now. In 10 seconds, you're going to keep your right leg up to the ceiling. You're going to straighten it to the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1. Right leg up to the ceiling. Hold it up. Let's pulse the hips for 5. Keep the glute tight. 4. Keep the glute tight. 3, 2. Lower the right leg down to the floor. Do not drop your hips. If anything, go higher. If you got too low, adjust where you need to. This is your time. Yeah? Rib cage in. Feet pressing. Arms long. Lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Pulse the hips. For 5. 4, 3, 2, lower down the leg, not the hips. Stay up. Squeeze. Notice what is on. Allow it. Breathe. Lower. 1 vertebrae at a time and drop. Whew. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock yourself side to side like a little baby. Now you might feel this a little bit in your lower back. That's okay. The way we make sure we don't get too much pain in that lower back is you squeezing those glutes like crazy. Squeeze them. You know when you're scared and you kind of squeeze up your butt? Do that. Okay. Let's get up. Rock yourself up. And go and grab your book. Okay, so I have my book. I grabbed The Art of War. It's not too heavy. It's not a hardcover. It's flimsy. It's okay. We just need something that's sturdy. Now we're going to teach ourselves a proper long spine. Your neck is an extension of your spine. So if we have our neck over here, which happens a lot because we're on our phones and we're just like this, and our neck is over here and our body is over here, let's learn how to pull everything back together. Pulling the neck back. Keeping the spine long, body long. Okay. We're going into old times. Get your book, put it on your head. If this is what you thought was happening, it's happening. Now, if you have a lot of hair, maybe try to pull it back or apart and flatten it. Put a scarf on. Put something to flatten your hair if you can. And put that book on your head. Okay. This is super silly, but stay with me, okay? All right, so we're going to stay here. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Okay, now, sitting on my glutes. There's not this. This is easy. In. Tuck in. Tuck that pelvis. Long, long, long. Hold. Rib cage in, long through your spine. Now push your neck forward, your chin forward. Pull it back. Chin forward. Pull it back. Chin forward. Pull it back. Can you not move your body when you do that? I feel like I was moving mine. Pull it back. Forward. Pull it back. Forward. Pull it back. Now get long through your neck. Pull your shoulders back and down. Longer through the neck. Try to grow your head 5 inches. Now, keep that belly button in your spine from your thighs, squeeze from the front of your thighs to get yourself up. Good. Slowly, separate your knees a little bit. Lower down without arching your back. Keep your neck long. Tap your glutes to your heels. Squeeze from your thighs to get you up. Long through the spine. Long through the neck. Grow longer. You should feel this like at the base of your neck here, elongating. Do not drop the book. If you did drop it already, see what you can do. If you keep dropping, okay, notice. What do I need to do with my head to not drop? Long spine. Can you look at my back? It's not arching. I'm not doing this to sit, right? I'm not taking it back. We're not trying to do anything with our butt right now. We're trying to think of posture. Long. I didn't change. Look where my hands are. Put your left hand over your stomach and your right hand on your glute. And keep yourself from arching. Keep yourself from arching. It's going to burn your quads. That's the whole point. Burn them. Whatever. Keep going. Long spine. Do not change the body. The trunk doesn't change. Stomach in. Glute tight. Long through the neck. Shoulders back. Look at something that is maybe above your eyesight, just a little bit. I'm looking at these birds just kind of flying. If I look down, there's people at the pool enjoying this beautiful day as we learn how to have great posture. Oh my gosh, my thighs. Keep going. Slower than me. You always try to be slower than me. I'm your competition right now. Beat me by going slower. Now take your arms up overhead for this next lift. Slow, hold. Drop your arms. Drop your arms to your side. Stay up. I was looking down too much, huh? Lengthen your neck. Pull the shoulders back. Hands to your hips. Walk your knees in a little closer together so you have some stability. Get longer through the spine and the core. Shoulders are pulled back. Take your right foot and bring it around to the front. I don't care how you get there, if it takes you 10 steps. If you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you do that. If you can do the full swing, great. But I want to show you something. We are not sinking all of our weight into that standing leg. I'm not going to lean to the side and go over. Try to stay here. That's why putting your hands on your hips, you're teaching yourself, stay frozen. Pushing your hips forward. Forward, long through the neck. Keep going. Keep going. This is the whole point. If your book has not dropped at all, you're awesome. Find a way to get there without leaning too much to the left hip. Oof. Long. Long through the neck. Long through the spine. I like to hold on to parts of me that I want to be attentive to. I don't want to dip too much to the side. I put a stopper on my hip. Two more on this side. Shoulders down. I had the tendency to bring my shoulders up to my ears when I get stressed out. And this is obviously stressing me. So I got to remind myself to get longer. Okay, let's switch. Adjust where you need to. Start perfect first. When you start to lose what perfect is, you know where to go. So we start with control. Shoulders pulled back, rib cage in, long, Hands on the hips. Let's move the left leg. Tuck the left toes under. Lean back just a little bit. Lengthen through the neck. Take as many steps as you need to. Just don't let anything else move. From your head to your toes, nothing moves. The only thing that moves is that left leg. Do not let your hips rock. Try not to shift too much weight to the right side of the room. Frozen. Pull your neck back. Long through the neck. Long through the chest. Long through the core. We're learning how to move. That way on Saturday, when things speed up and we're moving and grooving, these things all start to make sense. 2 more. Long, long. Keep talking about getting long to your body. Keep speaking to it. Last one. Whew. Okay. Hands stay on the hips. Let's sit back. And up, squeeze the quads. Sit back, long neck. Squeeze the quads. Sit back, long neck. Squeeze the quads. Sit back, long neck. Squeeze the quads. What are you missing? I gotta lengthen, Hannah, come on. Lengthen. Let it happen. Longer. Grow. Neck long. 2 more. Don't stop. Last one. Take a second. Take your book off. Wiggles with the neck. Circles with the neck. Okay, take your book back on your head. Standing on those knees, coming up slowly. Take your right foot to the floor in front of you. Tuck your left toes under. Put all the weight into your right heel. Dig so hard into your right foot that you can lift that left knee off and straighten it back behind you. Bend the left knee, tap, dig into your right heel. The back leg straightens and bends. Straighten as you push through your front leg. Bend as you come down. Tap. Straighten. Rib cage in. Right glute tight. Long neck. Looking forward, not down. Trust yourself. You don't have to see it. You feel it. Slower than me. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Stay up. Hold. Breathe. Back leg is straight. Squeeze up that left glute. Long through your spine. Tuck the pelvis. Bend halfway down. Hold. 3, 2. My leg was done. Let's switch. Other side. Left leg forward. Let's start with both knees down. We teach ourselves how to get there correctly. Book on the head. Long through the spine. Rib cage in, corset in. Left leg forward. Get there with control. Okay. Long through your spine. Long through your hip. You should feel this right hip flexor stretching. Tuck your right toes under. Dig into your left heel and lift. Back leg straight. Bend. Straighten. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm on fire. Are you? Is it just me? Okay, keep going without me. I'm touching where I want to talk to. Core in. Glute. Left glute on. Control. Proud chest. Shoulders back. Long neck. Whew. Slow. Let it burn. You are good. What are you missing? Core? Anything with the lower body? Anything with the neck? Longer? One more. Ooh. Okay, stay. Hold, take a second, engage where you need to. I'm pulling my spine longer. Halfway down, hold for 3, 2, and drop. Oh my gosh. You can stretch out with me. I'm just gonna go side to side. Getting the inside of my leg. Bending one knee at a time, shifting my weight side to side. Oh, you're gonna feel the inside, the inner thighs, stretching out. Fold over. Whew. Okay, one more thing. All right, let's do one more thing. Forget about the book. Let's get into a plank. We're gonna start with a hand plank first, a high plank. I fully, can't talk right now. My legs are still burning. So high planks, you get more support from your upper body. So you kind of have an even amount of weight in the upper body and the lower body. When you start to get down onto your elbows, it takes a lot of weight onto the shoulders and the core that it's a little more difficult. So let's start with the easier one, just so we understand the concept of how we want a straight line and a long neck, even when we're in a plank. So hands are gonna go down to the floor. Have your knees right in line with your hips. Not in here, in line with the hips. You should already feel that tailbone locked in, right? So tailbone looking at the floor. I'm not like this. I am locked. Hands are underneath my shoulders, right? Knees in line with hips. Now step the left foot back. Do not change anything else. Let me go forward a little bit. Okay, so hands in line with shoulders, knees in line with hips. Step your left foot back, tuck it. Left leg is straight. Do not change anything else. Rib cage still in, right? Lower back still rounded. Arms still pressing into the floor. Now press so hard into the base of your left foot that you can lift the right leg up and match it. Okay, now we're in a proper plank. Arms are long, little micro bend in your elbows. Chest is proud. Long neck. You still have that book on your head. Still have that book on your head. Belly button in your spine. Rib cage in your spine. Legs are long. Someone's pulling your legs out of your body. Heels going towards the floor. Pressing. Now lift the heels back up. Press the heels to the floor. Heels back to the ceiling. Heels to the floor. Heels to the ceiling, long neck. Heels to the floor. I was talking to myself. Heels up. Heels press. Nothing else changes. Heels up. Heels down. Heels up. Hold. Taller to the ceiling. Lift your hips up one more inch. Belly button in. Holding. Breathing. Control. I know you want to drop. It's not your time yet. This is not your time yet. Stay holding. Belly button back in. Lower back rounded. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees with control. Take it back, child's pose. Okay. So you'll notice that we're barely doing, like we did like 3 moves, but it takes a lot out of you, right? And I don't want to throw too much at you at once. I want you to understand every single little move first before we start to go crazy. These are the foundations of movement. What is a proper plank? What does it feel like to engage my glutes? How does it feel for my neck and my spine to be at one? Not here, not here. Long, proud posture. Shoulders pulled back, boobies up, long. Once we understand this, then we can add all the cool moves and do all the things, right? But for now, what does it feel like to be proper, to be correct, and to be understanding and talking to the body? How to even get there? Great work today. We will use the book on Saturday. So have a book and your mat with you. And we're going to do a great workout incorporating all these little things that we learned. And you're going to notice some moves are not going to be the same at all. You're going to be like, oh, wow, but I still feel what we've been speaking about. Yeah? Great work today. Mwah. I will see you on Saturday. And let's talk on the chat. Once you're done with this, let me know. Questions. Hey, I have an injury with this. Do you know something I can modify with? Something that you didn't understand that didn't really make sense? Let's talk in the chat. Let's keep it open. Let's keep that fellowship open, that accountability. And let's keep doing this. This has been so great. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.